To have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. He'll bring it back looking for help. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Johnson looking to throw. He's got him wide open. Racing down the left side. Turning it on. The tag. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
And this is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal unit here. Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. It quickly on the left. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Snagged in the middle. It's Martin. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got his man. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll try the run. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Johnson wants to throw it. Quickly complete. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Air Force.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and we love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Retzlaff. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. BYU lines up quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looking to throw on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. This time it's complete. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
10, BYU 0.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Ryan. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
And the Cougars are facing 3rd and inches. Motion from the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to fire to the left. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He's marked down at the 21-yard line as the defense comes up with a turnover.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Looking for room, it's Harris. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Johnson looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They're setting up the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch and really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the fourth down.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Cougars are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
Bringing the heat. Lets it fly. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
The Falcons will have it 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Johnson wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Finds his big tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want...
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the double. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. It's Martin. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. BYU right back to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to let it go. He's got it inside the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Took them nearly the entire first half, but finally a red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Cougar!
And this defense, just a little bit of a letdown right before the half. Been controlling this football game, been dominating this football game, giving up points, got to go into half, get it buckled back down, get that intensity cranked back up.
17, BYU, 7.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the tailback. Wide open spaces. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Johnson looking to throw. Unloads it left. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Falcons will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle. It's Erickson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Caught over the middle. It's Roberts.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Retzlaff. He's got him. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
Wants to throw it. Firing to the right, complete.
The pass on first down, caught by the receiver. Gain of 6. Second down.
The Cougars with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Fires left. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Fires to the big fella. That's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
To the air, it's Retzlaff. Pulls it in, it's Roberts. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
On the double.
BYU now into the red zone.
42 Spiders.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Cougars.
BYU.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun to give, looking for room. Lots of running room. Turning on the Jets. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Falcons headed quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Pressure is effective from the defense. Knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you...
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Looking for a man, it's Retzlaff. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you
lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, BYU! And that one will give him the lead. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he had it The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation and what play to dial up.
And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
BYU 21, Air Force 17.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. He wants to change this route. Johnson wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And after having a nice game like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Quickly to the tight end. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Harris. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21. The Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give out of the gun. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19.
He's brought down at the 19-yard line. 3rd and 9.
And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give to the big fullback. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
And don't complicate things. Give it to the big fella. By the way, the fullback who blocks all the time, does all the dirty work. Hand it to him. Let him plow ahead, Palmer, and get that 1st down.
Are we in a time warp? Like, what year is this? Is this 1995? We're handing off to fullbacks again. That's a play that is basically extinct now in college football, but I love it because it caught the defense off guard, able to get a nice one.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1.
Now, a 4th down.
4th down, and a field goal's not going to help much. They'll try to keep the drive alive by converting here. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that fourth down stop and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the fourth quarter to get me the football back.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to pass. It's Retzlaff. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Martin. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Now on first down from the 28. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They boot it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Johnson looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, they're trailing in this game late, and the defense knows it, so they're playing for pass. 2 plays ago, they get the sack. This time, they force an incompletion. Not a lot the offense can do here to catch them off guard. They're just going to have to make a huge play here on fourth down.
Time is their enemy. It's running out on them. Down 4, they'll go for it on fourth down. Runs through a tackle. Stopped short of the marker, and they stop with this defense, and they get the ball back.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
It came